Warning, this game contains content that might not be suitable for most audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised. Hello everyone and welcome back to our Dollhouse. Now they recently had an update. There's additional days to the game as well. We're gonna be starting off from where we left off, so if you haven't watched part 1 of this, hey, link to that is up there and in the description below. But anyway, let's get right into it, shall we? Day 4. My eyelids weigh over my eyes. I feel like I slept a long time, but I didn't get much rest. I cling to my bedsheets for a bit longer, until hunger starts to set in. Yeah, I should get out of bed. But is it safe to? We're supposed to be punished today. I have no idea what to expect. I'm so hungry. I resign myself and decide I can't stay in bed any longer. My eyes flicker open, expecting to see the forest wallpaper of the bedroom that has become part of my prison. But I don't. In fact, I don't see anything. It's even darker than usual. Even when I turn off the lights at night, there's still a faint glow coming from the ceiling. Today, that's not the case. I scramble to try and turn on the bedside lamp, but no matter how much I press the switch, it won't budge. My senses jolt awake. I'm out of my bed, almost tripping on the sheets. Is there a power outage? With my arms extended in front of me to avoid crashing into a wall, I seek out the door and turn the handle. Huh? It's stuck! I try again to no avail. It's just like the first day, except I can't see anything at all. Even my eyes slowly adjusting to the dark, I can barely manage to distinguish a few shapes. My breath hastens. Tadeo! I pull the door handle. Tadeo! My fist hit the door, trying to catch Tadeo's attention. He's the only one who could help me right now. How do I know he's also not trapped in his room? Oh, God. I try to grab a hold of myself. I hug my arms tightly, digging my nails into my sleeves. Calm down. You need to calm down. Panic is the last thing I need. Please. The space I'm in feels smaller when I can't see it. I try to soothe my breathing, but it's hard when I'm alone. Ah! Right. Maybe it's still too early and the doors aren't open. I climb onto my bed again and attempt to find the button our kidnapper mentioned to open the door at night. But even after that, the door won't unlock. I hit the door with my fist, hurting myself instead of achieving anything. Let me out! Hey! Hi! Tadeo! Hearing his voice brings me back to reality. Thought that was you. I couldn't see anything. Are you in your room? I couldn't get out of here. Huh? Everything is dark. I tried to open the door, but it's locked. Not even the night button helps. Oh God, it's not good. I can hear him pulling the door from his side. Damn it! We really are trapped. Good morning. Or is it afternoon? I suppose it's hard to say. Since one of you behaved so badly yesterday, I decided that you won't have any electricity for the day. But of course, that's barely punishment enough, not for our little troublemaker. So along with the lack of power, the troublemaker will remain trapped in a room for the whole day. The whole day?
Maybe this way, you'll learn to behave.
Okay, really, like, can I please date the guy? Can I please, like, his voice, like his goddamn voice? Don't worry, I left a few things for you in your room. Happy hunting. My heart beats fast in my chest. Lion. Knowing it's the same room as before doesn't help to quell my rising anxiety. I can't go to the bathroom, nor the kitchen. This time, I can't go anywhere. The space feels tighter than ever before. Lion! Tadeo's yelling startles me, bringing me out of my own mind, but not easing my nerves. What?
Sorry.
You just weren't responding. Are you alright? I will tell the truth, but honestly, I am okay. But my character is not, so I will speak the truth. No, I'm not. I feel like I'm running out of breath. Are you afraid of the dark? No. Maybe. I can handle some darkness, but I can barely see anything right now. And knowing that I'm trapped in this room makes it so much worse. The combination. I shudder. I don't like this sensation, not knowing where anything is, where I am. If I think logically, I should have familiarized myself with the room by now, and yet, the nervousness I feel dampens any rational thought. I see. Would it help if I keep you company? I'll stay right here until you can leave. We can talk. That'll distract you a bit. I don't know. To be frank, it may help to keep my mind occupied. But, yeah, I've decided. I will stay. What? I don't think I could bear leaving you alone like this. Guess I have no choice in the matter. Honestly, this is probably for the best. If I'm alone, my thoughts will just spiral. And so far, talking has helped ground me a little. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna bring some stuff here. I'll be right back. I hear him get up and hastily walk away. Cool? There's nothing cool about this! I press my back against the door. My stomach growls loudly. Can I stay an entire day like this? If I recall correctly, the kidnapper said he left something here for me. By now, my eyes have better adjusted to the darkness, but I can only make out some general shapes. Patting the floor in my hands, I find nothing in my path. Touching the walls, I get up and move around carefully. The first thing I encounter is the shelves. There are books, as well as what I think must be that turtle plush that's always there. Nothing new, though. I continue a bit further until I'm at the dresser. On top of it, there's a plush, but before I can get to the plants I know are there, my fingers feel something else. An object with a sort of rectangular shape. The texture is mostly smooth, but I can feel some slightly rougher areas. This feels like plastic, plus it seems to have a lid on top. It's probably safe to assume this is a container. Shake it a little, I feel something moving. I open it and slide my hand in.
I'm back!
Oh, can't you leave me to my box? I almost dropped the container and fumbled to catch it. What happened? Nothing. You just startled me. Did you walk away from the door? I can't hear you clearly. Yeah, I found something. Give me a sec. I return to my previous task and slide my hand into the container. I think there's food in here. Really? It feels like bread. A single piece. Checking the top of the dresser a bit more, I also find a bottle. I open the cap and sniff a little. There's not much of a scent, but there's definitely liquid inside. I take a cautious sip. It's sparkly water. The guy had the time to give me sparkly water. I'm pretty sure there is a reason why it's sparkling in the first place, but I'm not in the mood to theorize. Water is fine with me, but the bubbles aren't exactly my favorite. Not like I'm in a position to get picky. I close the bottle and the container and bring them to the door. The floor isn't the comfiest spot, but it'll do. I feel a bit better, though. That's not saying much. What did you get anyway? Huh? A cushion and something to eat. I'm serious about staying here until we can leave. You don't have to do that, thank you. Thank you! Thank you. I'm really not sure I could handle being alone right now. But at the same time, there's an odd feeling I can't shake. I shouldn't think about it too hard. Of course. By the way, how'd you sleep? I've been awake for a while now, but I think you slept through most of it. Well, I guess. Wait, not really. Even if I slept a lot, I still feel really tired. In fact, I feel as if with every passing day, I'm sleeping more and more. I see. He must be lost in thought because he goes quiet after that. My stomach grumbles, letting itself be heard in that dreadful silence. Are you hungry? Yeah. You said you found bread, right? Yeah, but if I eat it now, I won't have any more left for the rest of the day. Maybe just a bit? I guess it could. Though I'm not sure if that'll make me feel less hungry. I attempt to take a small piece from the bread. I have a harder time than expected. It's a bit stale. Ugh. I bite into the almost rubbery texture of the bread, taking a while to chew. I really miss Tadeo's food. I swallowed the stale morsel and put the rest back into a container. It was horrible. Also, it was old. Well, I'll make something better for you as soon as you're out of your room, okay? That'll be nice. Some minutes pass in silence. Neither of us are sure what to say. I take in the darkness before me, trying as hard as I can to make out more of the room to no avail. Hey, Lion. Yeah? Is there something you'd like to talk about?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not really being helpful, aren't I? It's okay.
It's fine.
I probably should try to come up with something too. What's he gonna eat? How's the situation outside? So how are things on your side? Of being trapped in a room? Well, everything is pretty dark and it's really hard to see. But other than that, every room is open. Well, except yours. I see. Ask about what he's going to eat? Talk about the Let's talk about the investigation! Now that I think about it, I didn't get to tell him much about the investigation yesterday. Plus, there's some things I should ask. Recipe book, clothes, tell about train. Train. So yesterday I heard something unusual.
Oh?
What did you hear? It sounded like a train. Huh? It seemed to be far away, but still close enough to be heard from the kitchen. Had you heard it before? No, not at all. I wonder where that train comes from and where it goes. It'll be nice to know where we are, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say on the topic. The uncomfortable silence hits in again. I have no way of telling how much time had passed, but it feels like an eternity. In fact, I feel as if my ability to tell how much time passes has gotten worse ever since we were locked in here. Even with the power on, there are no clocks, no phones. I barely know it's night when the kidnapper announces the doors have been locked. If he's telling the truth, that is. Hey, Lion, I hope you don't mind if I eat lunch now. No problem. Right, lunch. I look in the general direction of where I placed the bottle of water in the container. My stomach grumbles in pain. I reluctantly reach for another stale morsel of bread and take a bite. I'm reluctant to say it's better than nothing, but it does calm my rumbling stomach. I take a sip of water too to get rid of the dryness in my mouth. I really hope my bladder can hold up until tonight. Once we're done eating our lunches, if they can be called that, quietness sets in. I wonder if sleeping would help make time pass faster. Maybe I should try making some more conversation. Let's ask about the recipe book. Actually, yesterday I found something curious.
Oh?
A recipe book. Well, it's more like a binder. Inside there were different printed recipes, all of which I like, such as mushroom risotto. Mushroom risotto?
No.
So I wanted to ask, did you know about the binder? There's a brief moment of silence.
Yeah.
I knew. I didn't lie about my grandma teaching me to cook mushroom risotto, but I did use the book as a guide since it had been a while since I last made it. Why didn't you tell me? I kind of forgot. Honest! We were both so tired after checking the place I just focused on making the food. Then, when we were about to eat it, it completely slipped my mind.
Sorry.
I didn't know it'd be such a big deal. I see. I believe him. I'm dubious. I am dubious. I am very dubious, but I will still love him nonetheless. I don't want to doubt him, but an untitled binder of recipes. It feels too strange and significant not to bring up, right? Perhaps I'm thinking too hard about it, but I can't shake off this odd feeling. I sigh. It's fine. Don't worry too much about it. But do let me know next time you find something odd, please. I will. I promise. Hey, Tadeo. Yeah? I think I'll go take a nap. And I'm gonna ask about the clothes. The clothes. Can I go back and ask about the clothes? I'm gonna go back and ask about the clothes. Ask about clothes. I wanna ask about the clothes I saw in his room, but I can't just straight up let him know what's in there. Maybe if I phrase it in a different way. Are his clothes new? About his style? Yeah, if his clothes are new. I was thinking. Your clothes look really nice. Are they new or are you just good at taking care of them? Thanks. I'm glad you think so. They're kind of new, actually. Yeah, I've been experimenting with my own outfits a bit before we were thrown in here. I think I was finally figuring something out. Big sweaters, hoodies, some embroidery. It's pretty comfy and they look really good. At least that's what I feel. I agree. The style's pretty similar to mine. That's right. I hadn't really given much thought before. Must be some odd coincidence, right? Either way, I'm not sure what else to ask without giving myself away, so maybe a nap is in order. Well, I'm gonna go back and we're gonna go through the same line of dialogue we had before with the cookbook, because I feel like that probably has more lore significance, so yeah. I think I'll go take a nap. You don't need to stay here in the meantime. Are you feeling alright? More or less? I just want to sleep. Okay. I'll check on you again later. Alright. Picking up the container and a bottle, I get up from the floor and set them on my bedside table. I climb into bed and lie down. Despite closing my eyes, drowsiness slowly takes hold. I suppose the punishment could have been worse. So it's pretty bad. At least I'm not injured or completely starving to death. So why do I feel so anxious? And why is the audio so freaking loud for that? Wow, I had sound all the way up to max. Okay. I guess my anxiety has gotten worse these past few years. Hell, I don't even know if this is just anxiety. But affording a therapist right now is a bit out of my budget, so I'm not going to find out. Hell, I can go to a therapist now. Thoughts keep filling my brain until they disperse and let me fall asleep. When I open my eyes once more, everything is the same. Completely dark. However, as if warned by my thoughts, a familiar voice comes from the speakers.
Good evening, you two.
Hi! The sun has set, thus daytime is over. While there are some hours left in the day, I decide to be a little nicer and concede. I will bring back the electricity soon. Does that mean? However, don't think I will remain this kind forever. If you start causing trouble again, I will be forced to make things more difficult for you. I hope today's experience has made that clear.
Don't try to leave.
Well, that's just gonna spur me on to try harder. As soon as he finishes speaking, I'm blinded by light from above. I cover my eyes for a moment and wait for them to adjust to the current brightness. Once I can properly see, I got out of bed and rushed towards the door, opening it as soon as I get there. It's not locked anymore. The power's returned to the whole building. Lion? Tadeo pops out of the kitchen immediately and walks towards me. He wraps his arms around me. Huh? I will hug him back. Huh. Somehow I have a feeling that things will be very different if I went through a route where I just don't trust Tadeo, but I will hug him back! After the initial surprise is gone, I look up to try and see Tadeo's face. I'm so glad you're alright.
Tadeo.
I hesitate a bit, ultimately wrap my arms around him too. This makes him hug me tighter. After a moment, he reluctantly pulls away. How are you feeling? I've been better. Actually, the fact that I haven't gotten to the bathroom all day is starting to make itself clear. I need to run to the toilet. Can you wait a moment?
Oh!
Yeah, of course. With that, I do what needs to be done. Relief washes over me as I finally feel free. But it's short-lived as I soon remember that said freedom is minimal. Should I appreciate the fact that I can at least wander around the house? It's definitely better than being trapped in a single room. But it's not good enough. I sigh. If this is the fault of briefly investigating, what will happen if I try it again? It's a frightening thought. I want to get out. I truly do. I'm scared. I wash my hands and face and head to the hallways. Tadeo is nowhere to be seen, though I have a good guess where he might be. As expected, I find Tadeo in the corner of the kitchen. He has his back towards me as he prepares something on the counter. I knock on the arch to draw his attention. Lion, you're done quick. I imagine you must be hungry. So I made some dinner. Well, I just made some sandwiches again. I didn't want to leave you hungry for too long. He moves aside to show me the sandwiches in the making. 3 finished. Next to them, there's the cutting board and some tomato slices. He works fast. My hunger makes itself known with a loud growl. Thank you so much for this, Tadeo. Do you mind if I... Go on ahead. Meanwhile, I'll finish making a few more. With his approval, I pick up one of the sandwiches and begin eating. Well, simple, it's such an improvement over stale bread. I truly am glad to be out of there. Dinner passes rather quickly. I consume about 4 sandwiches, which in hindsight may not have been the best idea, but I was practically starving. In no time, we hear the usual warning about a curfew. But the idea of going back to my room now makes me nervous. It's not just about today either. When I think back on the past nights, something felt strange. Lion, you seem worried. If you're afraid of going back to your room, perhaps you could spend the night in mine? I can keep you company so you feel safer. We wouldn't both be in the bed, obviously. Unless you wanted to... Tadeo! How bad are you? What am I saying? Of course not. Is this a good idea? Maybe if I were with Tadeo, that creepy feeling that I get every night wouldn't be there. I could also find out about that flowery smell. He did say he didn't sense it. I will accept, because I know y'all want me to accept. I will accept. I guess it could help. As long as we don't share a bed. Of course not. I already told you. Maybe I should bring the mattress from my room. Looks a bit heavy. Don't worry. I can sleep on the floor. On the floor? Are you offering me your bed? Yeah, why not? I can't make you sleep on the floor. I'm the one intruding in your room. Don't worry about it. I've slept in worse places. Let's at least bring the bed sheets and pillows from my room. Well, sure, we could do that. Didn't expect you to care so much. It's just common sense, right? I'd feel rude to let you sleep on the floor. You're so nice, Lion. I really don't think I deserve so much praise. We both go brush our teeth, then move some stuff from my room to his. Once we're done, Tadeo lies on one of the sheets we put on the floor. I still feel a bit nervous about the whole thing, but ultimately get in bed. I turn on my side and see him look at me. What?
Sorry.
Yeah, I was just checking you were comfortable. Yeah, your bed feels pretty identical to mine. Yeah, I'm glad. Tadeo gets comfy, or as comfy as he can be in his bed sheets on the floor. Soon the kidnapper announces the doors have been locked and that it's time to sleep. Tadeo glances at me. Well, I'm going to sleep, but wake me up if you need anything, okay? I give him a nod, and he turns around. He's a side sleeper too, huh? It isn't long before I hear gentle snores and realize he's already asleep. Oh, I could never. Well, I guess with whatever that flurry scent is, I kinda do fall asleep faster. But at home, it took me way longer. Speaking of, is it about time for the flurry scent to appear? Maybe it is rude that Tadeo doesn't get it, but why? Is it because he can fall asleep faster and doesn't need it? Or is it something else? How strange. If it's still being dispersed in the room next door, I can't hear it. Well, I should try to sleep. It takes me quite a while, anxious thoughts still running through my head. But finally, sleep comes. Day... What? Another day of waking up in this place. I know I've almost gotten used to living here. Wake up, get dressed, brush my teeth, eat. A pretense of normality that has become my routine. I try to investigate, to find a way out. There's only so much I can find when I'm always within the same walls. At some point, I give up. My only hope is to be rescued, for someone else to find us. And yet, how long has it been? I can't tell anymore. I've forgotten. On the bright side, since we haven't been investigating much, our captor has started giving us rewards rather than punishments. Some tabletop games, some books. He also said he'd give us something big if we continue to behave. But that'll take a while. I should try to at least be glad for what I'm given, right? I let out a sigh, not convinced of my own thoughts. I stick to my sheets for a while longer. Curiously enough, the flurry scent has been more sporadic. It's not here every night anymore. Even if it makes it harder to sleep, I almost wish it wasn't here at all. No matter. I should get up already. I go to the toilet and wash up. Usual morning routine.
Good morning.
I made some pound cake since we finished the last one yesterday.
Thank you.
I grab a mug already filled with milk tea and sit at the table. Tadeo tries to make conversation, but I remain mostly quiet. What's on your mind? Nothing. Don't worry. You know that by now I can tell you're lying. Come on, tell me. I keep myself busy, eating a piece of the pound cake so I have time to consider my words. It's just, I'm worried. It's been several days already, surely over a week. And we still haven't been rescued. You still think about that?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, okay? I'm sure they'll come. And in the meantime, not so bad in here, right? We've enough to eat, and now we can watch movies and play games. Plus, we're getting something new soon. I guess. It's not going to make me worry any less. have no idea how we can keep being so positive. Never mind. Let me finish my breakfast. I get up and leave the kitchen.
Huh? Hey!
Lion, wait! I turn around and see Tadeo has followed me. Before you go on about your day, could you come with me to the garden for a moment? Sure, something up. Yeah, just come with me. Is he blushing? When I step into the garden, Tadeo's facing towards the back wall, not looking at me. I hesitate on whether or not to say something. He was the one that wanted to come here after all. In the end, I wait. With a sigh, Tadeo turns around.
It's been a while since we stepped inside here, hasn't it?
I guess so.
When we first came to the garden, it was to investigate and find a way out. I also came here later and found a dead succulent leaf. I haven't told Tadeo, but I still carry it in my pocket.
Not much has changed at first glance, but I feel we've gotten through a lot already. It was tough to get used to this place at first, but your presence made it all easier.
Yeah, I dare not speak. Unsure where he's going with this, but not wanting to interrupt.
Maybe some days weren't as pleasant as others. And perhaps we didn't have the best communication. Even so, that day you got trapped inside your room for a day, I couldn't stop worrying about you.
The fact that he's having such a long monologue is getting me to doubt Tadeo quite a bit.
So, after all the things that have happened, I don't like seeing you be so sad.
You're getting mighty close to me, Tadeo. Tadeo walks closer to me.
Maybe it seems like the people outside forgot about you. About us. But even if that were true, I would never forget about you.
Tadeo, what?
I love you.
Why did he say like that? Just like, I love you? Oh no! Why did it this revelation? Even as everything he said led up to this, I didn't see it coming. How? How could he have fallen in love with someone like me so quickly? Is it even truly love? This whole situation seems ripped straight out of romance movie, but more than anything else, I feel nervous. Because I don't feel the same way. I can't. Not when I still feel so many doubts about him. Noticing my lack of response, he looks deep into my eyes. I want to do everything in my power to ensure you're happy. Even if it's just us, it's all we need. Lion. My body freezes in place. Hey! What the frick? I never said yes! Why? And before I can process what's happening, his lips meet mine. My mind goes blank for a moment. What is happening? Only after a few seconds am I able to understand that he's kissing me. Regaining my ability to move, I push him away lightly, but strongly enough for him to step back. Lion, I'm sorry, Tadeo. I don't feel the same way. I can't. Not in this situation. Not now. Oh, I screwed up again, didn't I? I'm so sorry. I want to tell him it doesn't matter, but it'd be a lie. It does matter. I can't comprehend how he thought it would be okay. I need a moment. Lion! I leap before I can say anything else, and this time, he doesn't follow me. After that, I trap myself in my room. Even now, I'm still here, lying in bed with thoughts aimlessly roaming through my mind. He said he loves me. How can I know his words were genuine? If he loves me, then why? A long sigh escapes my lips. I shouldn't be mad at him. Or, no, maybe I should be. So confused. What do I do now? I'm not sure I want to see him. But it should be time for dinner soon. What will I even say to him after that? What will he say? I stare at the ceiling, waiting for answers to come to me. Instead, my mind drifts to the earlier kiss. Tears start welling up in my eyes. Such a crybaby. Why am I crying? Damn it, Tadeo. I wipe my tears with the back of my sleeve. Maybe I'll take a shower before dinner. I can try to come up with what to say then. At the very least, it'll help me calm down. After getting some clothes, I head to the bathroom. I leave my clean clothes on the stool near the showers. Before I start undressing though, I hear something faint coming from one of the stalls. I approach them and peek into the working shower, but nothing seems out of place. Could the noise be coming from the other one? But what could it even be? Just to be safe, I check the stall. and as soon as I open the curtains, I notice something off. The wall, or what I thought was a wall, has moved, leaving a space to see through the other side. What I see beyond it is a hallway unlike the ones I've grown used to. Could this be a way out? The thoughts that had been plaguing me earlier disappear and something much more urgent takes its place. I put my hand through the gap and try to push the fake wall, which I now assume to be a door. I won't give in, so I try again with 2 hands, using all the strength I could master. Whoa! I stop myself from actually screaming out loud as I almost fall, not wanting to alert the kidnapper, or Tadeo. I did it. The door is open. Nervously, I step into the unknown hallway. Unlike the one that links to the other rooms, there are no plants or fake windows decorating this one. Just regular old grey walls. There are also several doors, all of which look exactly the same. I wonder if our kidnapper is behind one of these. The thought unnerves me. Might as well start from the closest one. I approach the door as quietly as I can and put my ear against it. Doesn't sound like there's anyone there, but best be careful. What's that beeping? Try not to make any noise. I open the door very slowly, unbearably so. I can't risk being discovered now. This must be the surveillance room. I remember the cameras all around the house, so the fact that there's a room like this one isn't exactly surprising. Still, I haven't seen something like this in real life before. It's a bit frightening. Also, I want to point something out here. Like, it's really freaking creepy that, like, they specifically have cameras towards our rooms as well as the bathroom. We really have no privacy in this place. What the frick? At least it seems like I was right about no one being here. There are even more things in here, though. Another desk with a lone computer, a closet, and a corkboard. Yeah, I'll check the camera first, just in case. Walk towards the surveillance area, but don't sit down. There seems to be only cameras for the places in the house Tadeo and I could roam, but not in this area. Curious. Speaking of Tadeo, I can see through the kitchen cabinet that is still cooking. His face is obscured though, as his back is towards the camera. The footage is also in complete silence, so I assume it's not recording audio. I don't think there's much else to see here, but God is it disturbing to know we've been watched like this. I step back from the desk. I'm not sure if I should be here for long. What if the kidnapper comes back and sees me? I shudder. I should try to be brave. This is my first chance of actually getting out of here. Or at least getting some information. Maybe I should focus on the things that look more important. Surely the computer should have some leads, right? I move the mouse around to bring the PC out of energy saving mode. To my chagrin, it's password locked. Damn it. No idea what it could be. Maybe if I look around, like those people in detective movies, I could find a clue. Somehow, I doubt it'd be that convenient, but it doesn't hurt to try. Or so I hope. May as well check the corkboard. I kinda ignored it and went straight to the computer earlier. So when I turn my head back to the left and see the contents, I feel a shiver down my spine. What the hell? Beside post-it notes and other things, there's something much more unsettling. Photos of me from before I came to this place. Me at work, at the park, me entering my home, visiting my parents. How? Why? Why isn't any of these are from Tadeo? Of Tadeo? These photos back up what the footage the kidnapper showed us on the second day had implied. Nothing about a destroyed world. If that really did happen, maybe they only took photos of me before all that happened. Had they been planning this for a long time? Hell, what even was the last time I visited my parents? It's definitely been a while. What really stands out to me, though, is the fact that there are no photos of Tadeo. Why is it only me? Checking the post-it notes, my heartbeat quickens. Listed are the addresses of my apartment, my workplace, and my parents' house. There are several important dates, including my birthday. There's a map with the route I take to work. But there's nothing about Tadeo. What's more, the handwriting in these post-it notes. It's familiar. I feel a pit in my stomach. There were signs, scattered clues, but I couldn't fully put it together until now. I knew something was off, but part of me was fighting so hard to ignore it. After all, accepting it would mean recognizing that I'm alone. Again. Part of me wants to cry, but I contain it. I need to find a way out, and quickly. I observe the corkboard again, each and every one of its contents. Don't tell me. I sigh. May as well try. I input my birthday. It doesn't work, and I'm almost glad. If it weren't for the fact that I still can't log in. Scanning the corkboard again, my eyes settle on the work photo. Doesn't seem like anything special, but it does have a date there. A date from 2 years ago, on my 3rd month working there. There's something nagging at me, something drawing me to that date. I can't remember anything specific about that day, but I input it. The computer unlocks. Lion? I whip my head around at the sound of that familiar voice.
Tadeo?
Oh no. Now what the hell do I do? I attempt to hide the panic in my face. How did you get in here? His eyes wander to a computer I just managed to unlock, but quickly go back to me. I noticed it was open, and you didn't think of telling me. You sure always loved going out on your own. I thought we trusted each other. I wordlessly look at him, trying to find the right moment to get out. Sorry, I guess I'm just a bit disappointed. What'd you find? I will confront him!
Tadeo, you kidnapped me, didn't you?
You think I'm behind this? How could I even pull off something like this? I told you, didn't I? I've nothing. Plus, why would I kidnap myself? That's ridiculous.
Stop it! There's no information about you at all in here. Everything is about me. I don't know how or why you pulled this off, but I don't think you're innocent.
So?
Uh-huh.
Is that all the proof you have?
No,
Shut up! No! Shit! I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled.
It's clear to me now. I can't trust him.
Who the hell are you? What do you want from me?
I'm Tadeo. Come on, don't ask something like that. Forget it. This is already ruined.
Tadeo slams the door shut.
I'm so stupid! I make one tiny mistake, and somehow you find this fucking place!
Tadeo!
Oh god. How the hell am I supposed to get out now?
You weren't supposed to find out.
Like the game was leading up to this moment! Like how was I supposed to not figure this out?
Tell me, did you suspect me before this?
Yes?
Fuck that. Since when did you start suspecting me? What did I do wrong, huh?
I don't...
I want to respond or do something, but his change in attitude has me frozen in place. What can I even do now? He's trapped me here.
What? You don't want to tell me? You can make this easier for the both of us. If I know where I went wrong, next time I can make it better.
Well, what do you mean next time?
Ugh, whatever. I'll figure it out on my own.
Why are you doing this?
Huh? Oh, come on. Don't look at me like that. You're just so cute. I told you before, didn't I? I love you. This whole thing, I did it for you.
You freaking creep!
You don't like your life out there. You're miserable. Seeing you live that way every day, it's so painful.
Also, wait, legitimately, who are you? The photos. Has he been stalking me? He definitely has.
So I made this for us. A house only for the two of us. You wouldn't be lonely anymore. You wouldn't have a job you hate. You don't need to worry about what you're doing with your life. You could just be happy here. With me.
I don't want this.
Oh, don't give me that. You don't know what you want. You said it yourself. Believe me, I considered how to make you happy, and this is the best way.
There are so many other ways to make me happy, my dude!
I'll take care of you. Forever.
You could just buy me plushies!
You don't need your job. You don't need your parents nagging you. You don't need those friends who abandoned you as soon as you weren't around. They don't love you like I do.
You
Hmm?
you don't love me. You're fucking crazy.
Oh, you shouldn't say that. That's really rude. How can you say that after all I've done? What more could you want? We have everything here. And I'll give you anything else you want. As long as you love me back. Is that not enough for you? Am I not enough? I really fucked up, huh? But it's fine. I can just start over.
What do you mean start over?
I'll do things right next time. You'll see.
He takes something from under his sweater.
It's okay, don't worry. This won't hurt at all. And you won't remember a thing.
What is he talking about? He corners me against the wall.
Stop! Tadeo, please!
I've learned so much.
Get away!
Stop struggling! He'll only make it worse. Just you wait. You'll fall in love with me next time. So, it's time to sleep.
No. Get away! Get away from me!
I feel a sharp prick on my neck. And in almost no time, my consciousness fades. What? Okay, what if I just lie and try to leave? I actually haven't found much. I was thinking of checking out the room. I just need to get out of this room, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. Since you're here, we can investigate together. So you haven't found much, huh? Well, you're lucky the kidnapper didn't find you. That could be dangerous. Don't you think we should go back for now? I mean, why if they come back? Plus I made dinner. God damn it, Tadeo. You know what? Sure. It'd probably be good to eat something.
Great!
Let's go then. He moves aside to let me pass. Well, what if I don't leave the... Oh, God, I'm gonna make another save just in case. Don't leave the room. Just let me go first. What if he does something when I've got my back to him? What should I do? Lion, is something up? I thought you were alright with leaving. Yeah, but why don't you go on ahead? I'll follow you. Lion, are you hiding something from me? What? No, of course not! What are you talking about? You're being crazy, Tadeo! Tadeo looks at a computer, then at a corkboard, then at me.
You think I'm really fucking stupid, don't you?
Yes!
Huh?
You know what? I'm tired of this back and forth. Why don't you tell me your thoughts, huh? Don't lie to me about not finding anything. I can see you access the computer. So tell me, what did you see? Why are you so hesitant to get out?
Run! I run! Talking will get me nowhere. I can see that now. So instead, I do the only thing I can think of. I charge forward, hoping I can slip through the door faster than he can catch me. Unfortunately, he's faster. The door slammed shut in my
I
face.
see. You found out.
Tadeo, let me out!
My legs are trembling beneath me.
You just had to come here and ruin everything, didn't you? But I guess I just can't blame you. I made one careless mistake. What a fucking pain! But it's fine, it's fine. I was prepared for this.
He pulls something out from under his sweater. Not again!
It's okay, don't worry. This won't hurt at all. And we could just start all over again.
Ah, damn it, Tadeo! What is he talking about? He corners me against the wall.
I've learned so much. You'll fall in love with me next time. So, it's time to sleep.
Again! I feel a sharp prick on my neck. And in almost no time at all, my consciousness fades. God damn it! So what if I actually leave the room? What if I actually leave the room? Okay, good. I walk towards the door, hoping that once I'm out, I can just run and figure out how to get out on the way. As I step into the hallway, I feel an arm take me from behind and cover my mouth.
Sorry. I'm not buying it.
What do you mean? My body refuses to move. His grip is like a vice.
You figured it out, didn't you?
I feel a sharp prick on my neck. I want to fight, but I rapidly start to feel drowsy.
It's fine, it's fine. We can just start over.
What? No! No! My consciousness fades away. God! How do I progress? So, spoiler alert. That's actually where the game ends at this point in time. It ends on a goddamn cliffhanger, but thank you all so much for watching. That was our Dollhouse. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to play this for yourself, link to the game will be in the description below. I will, of course, be back once part 2 has been released. Holy frick. I was doubting Tadeo this whole time, and I'm so glad it's all paid off, okay? I'm so glad it's come out that Tadeo is the one who had kidnapped us, but we'll have to wait and see what happens later on and probably try to get a better idea of what's going on in the story. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.